dusty trail to one of the most exclusive, hands down the best facility here in the metropolitan area. Let y'all get a little view of my city. Just a little view. Move this over just a little bit. In the old dusty trail. This is my brutal back day. Oh yeah. As you can see, it is nighttime. I had to put the light on so you can at least see my face. For some reason, I had to figure out how to adjust this. But anyway, as you all know, I am back on carbs and I am loving it. Yes, this is kind of creepy. Loving it. Kind of remind you of in the video Gangsta Paradise with Coolio singing prayers in the street light. Oh man, that was a classic back in the day. That was a classic. When he was sitting in the dark and the lamp post was in the middle and he had the lopes on, singing prayers in the street light. That's crazy. Oh man, I love to have fun. But yeah, back to the mission at hand. Your boy is back on carbs. This is where all the magic happens, as you can see. Alright fam, good morning everyone. As I told you, as I stated earlier, the music is loud, they're crunk keying up in 2A Fitness. So, but it's minor adjustment. So, I'm in the office, getting myself prepared, drinking my pre-workout. So it's 2020. I told y'all about the changes that I made. The change that I made in my diet. I'm back on carbs and I am loving it. I can't tell you. I love keto. Keto helped me change a few things about myself, like I stated earlier on the drive up here and a couple of my previous videos, that keto helped me get more fat adapted, and also keto has helped me, my body be able to absorb and use the nutrients that I need for energy, mainly carbs and fats. Oh, and by the way, let me introduce the song and present to others the best kept hidden secret, the best kept hidden instructor, the best kept hidden, whatever you want to call it, from the art of defense, Tai Chi, yoga, flexibility, mobility, none other than let me get the thing.
Oh, it's on a remote or something?
No, it's not on a remote. Well, come on this side, because it's acting funny.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is, we'll put the focus in on you.
Oh, no.
There you go. Jack Roberts. See, now it's going in on both of us. Oh, it keeps going back to me. So, Jack, tell the viewers, oh. See, now it wants to go back to me.
Well, the camera is smart. Oh, tell them what I do?
Yeah.
I am a personal trainer. I do teach martial arts, self-defense, combatives, which I teach to like the military, and my main clients are prison guards or correction officers. I also do Tai Chi yoga stretch and shiatsu and Tai Chi itself. So it's called, you see all this gray? That's because I've been doing this.
That's wisdom. That's wisdom.
That's age and stress.
But anyway,
I thank you for, and I thank Quentin for allowing me to address you and all those things. But yeah, this man right here is the man. And I've seen the results. It's not that I've heard things, I've seen the dynamic transformation he has done with his clients. So, anyway, either one of us will have to do the best we can for you, but yeah, but since it's his thing and he's introducing me, and I appreciate the courtesy of him doing that. This guy is a great trainer. He has a great mind. He has great innovation and creativity when he does it, and you'll never, hardly ever do the same thing twice. So I know it's like, wow. So
that's because I'm always learning.
Yeah, me too.
See, we always learn.
Me too. And it's funny, I had a discussion about that with one of my students about, you're a master martial artist. I said, no, I'm not. I'm still learning. And we all learn because the world of transformation and dealing with other people and dealing with yourself is dynamic and it's alive and it's always evolving. As a older guy, I had to evolve and change the way I trained because I couldn't train now like I did when I was 20 years old, otherwise I would put myself in the hospital. Yeah. And so not only do we look at ourselves in that manner, we look at our clients in that manner. So not only we don't cookie cut stamp things out. We look at the client, assess the client, look at their abilities, look at their limitations, and then from that assessment and from that progress, we're always evaluating not only the client, but ourselves, and making sure that we're doing effective job.
I need to put him in more videos because this is not scripted, and he's explained everything. I mean, to the T when it comes to good training. But evaluating ourselves as well as our clients.
I gotta go.
Yes, as you can see. One more.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And many more Happy New Years. Be prosperous, be at peace, be at well, and let's make it plenty in 2020.
And make it plenty in 2020. Yes, sir. So you heard it from the best. You heard it from the best. Jack Roberts is the best. He's legendary. He's been around. Combat up for you women want to learn, especially in this day and time. You want to learn self-defense, martial arts. Hey, with all these abductions and stuff going around, the service that we're providing is a need. It's a relative need. And that's our goal, is to provide a relative need for you all. And here at 2A Fitness, we have a number of things. And also I wanted to show y'all guys about Scaleback, Alabama. Scaleback, Alabama. Just a little bit about, I don't know the whole details of it, but this is something it's cash prizes involved. It starts January the 20th. Come in and get your weigh in. And also we got some other things coming in. Women wellness program that's going to allow women from the ages of 15 to 55, give them the opportunity to be a part of the membership, be a part of the gym, if I'm not mistaken, for free. So there's a lot of things that we're offering here, but come and get your paperwork at 3705 Eastern Boulevard. Come and get your Scaleback paperwork to see what we have to offer. And again, I'm gonna put a link in the description of my workout for today, and I'm gonna also as well put a link in the description to my YouTube video. To go in on YouTube video, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm not asking for anything. I just want to give information. As I learn, you learn. As we grow together. Remember, iron sharpeneth iron, baby. Is the brand. Iron sharpeneth iron. It's one man sharper than another. That's what I'm about. That's my brand. It's not about me. It's bigger than me. It's about helping, providing service, especially in this day and time. We as a people, not black, not white, we as a people need to join together and sharpen each other. So, let me get to this workout. Brutal back. Loving my carbs. I'm about to brutalize the back. Total poundage. See you soon. All right, fam, let's start this workout with some barbell rows. We're going to do 45s on each side, 6 to 8 reps. gradually increasing weight. I think I did about 4 sets. This was the first set as a warm-up set, and I ended with about 250. And on this, I did 6 to 8 reps, but on the last set, I went to failure. I'm just trying to get as much as I can, get more bang for my buck. We're starting off with the barbell rows. This is about 245 or 250. Then I went right into the single arm dumbbell rows. I only did about 4 sets, but I kept the weight heavy. I started off 100-pound dumbbells, each arm 6 to 8 reps, and then I went up to 110s. Then my next one was 130s, and I ended with 150s on both sides, single arm dumbbell rows, with 450s at the end of the workout. I try to keep my form strict and 6 to 8 reps, and just kind of keep that lat action going, stretching those lats out, trying to keep my form as intact as I can. As I got to the 150s, you start seeing my body kind of timber a little bit, and I'm trying to focus on that contraction at the top and squeezing and letting that lat stretch out at the bottom. So as the weight get heavy, man, your form kind of starts to break. So I had to take a break, get a little rest, get a little breath, think about it, and I'm back on it. Now I'm done with my T-bar rows, wide grip. What I did was I did about 4 sets. I started off with 1 plate on there, and I worked my way up to 3 plates. So I did the rep scheme of 10, 8, 6. Then I ended at my last one with 15 reps back to 1 plate. So I got up, I think, about 2 to 3 45s on the T-bar row, and I ended it with 15 reps for that. And now, I can't say last but not least, I went right into lat pull-downs. So I did something different. I started off super heavy, 220 pounds, 6 to 8 reps, and I stayed at 6 to 8 reps, but instead of going up in weight, I decreased the weight each time. On the 4th set, I ended up with about 140, 160 pounds on the lat pull downs, but I started with about 240, and I worked my way down 6 to 8 reps, still trying to keep strict form. My rest periods in between these workouts is probably about a minute to 2 minutes. Hey, if you got to take 2 minutes rest, do what you can. I'm going strictly heavy on this. I'm back on those carbs, man. I got to use those carbs. So right now, I'm trying to get more bang for my buck. On my last back exercise, I went right into dumbbell pullovers. Dumbbell pullovers starting with 50-pound dumbbells, bringing it over 6 to 8 reps. On this one, I did 10 reps, but I did 6 to 8 reps on there. And I worked my way up to 70-pound dumbbells, stretching those lats out and stretching my chest as well. See, I did chest on the day before with fairly so I kept the dumbbell pullovers to kind of stretch the chest and the lats out. Last but not least, went into a pulverized the biceps, man. So what I did was an old school workout with the hammer curls. You start at the first at the beginning of the exercise with the dumbbell curls. You start at the end of the rack with 15 pounds, and you go up the rack doing four repetitions. You keep going all the way up the rack until you get to where as though the weight is that you can only do 2 reps. And once you do that, you don't take any rest. The only rest you take is putting the weight back on the bar, picking the next weight up. So I started all the way down. I started with 15s, and I think I got all the way down to the 50s or the 55s, and then I worked my way back down, all the way back down to the 15s, non-stop, no rest. Like I said, the only rest is when you're dropping the bar and when you're dropping the weights and going to the net weights. So my form started to break a little bit right here. I think it's starting to get heavy. So, I'm kind of swinging a little bit, get the motion. But at the end of the day, man, you got to move the weight. Got to move the weight, man. So, just kind of stinging those biceps, getting that good pump at the end. Biceps has already been used throughout the duration of the workouts because I was doing back, and a lot of pulling, a lot of tugging. But now I'm targeting, isolating those biceps. And, man, I'm telling you, I guarantee you're going to feel a nice pump. You're going to feel a nice burn. When I got through with these dumbbells, doing this exercise with the biceps, man, it felt like needles was in my arm. And as you can see now, I'm working my way back down, still getting that pump, still squeezing at the top, still using a little momentum. But, hey, I'm trying to push through, man, and get more bang for my buck. I think right now I'm at about an hour and 15 minutes tops duration of this total workout that I'm doing today. But I'm working my way back down, man. Trying to get those gains, man. Trying to get that pump. Trying to bring out that peak in that bicep. So with these hammers, man, yeah, arm brutality at its finest. Kind of an old school method, but at the end of the day, man, hey, if it's old school, hey, it has. If it worked for them, it works for me. So I'm slowly moving my way back. I think now I'm at the 25s. Yep, 25s, 4 reps. All right, 20s. Yep, had to think for a minute. 20s, and now I'm about to hit the 15s, man. Getting those gains. So when I finished this exercise, I went right into barbell curls. And what I did on this, I went wide and I did those to failure. So I'm doing 2 sets. The first set I did wide grip all the way to failure, and then I went close grip, and that's what I ended with, to failure. 2 sets, no rest in between. There's the workout for today. Make sure you keep tuning in every week. Good content. Remember the brand. Remember the theme. Iron sharper than iron. If one man sharper than another. Back and arm brutality on the day. It's Tuesday morning. Getting in. Nothing. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. In the description box, I'm going to have the workout that I did today. Probably about an hour 15-minute workout. I'm all about my training style. I like to do more for less. I was always taught by the old schoolers, you have to train and think like a sprinter. So to get stronger, get size, and get mass. There's a lot of ways you can do it. Powerlifting. You could train for strength and train for that. But if you like me to keep things simple, I try to lift as heavy and as much as I can in a shorter period of time. And that way, if your diet is in tune, you can burn fat and build muscle at the same time. Just keep challenging yourself every week. Every week. That's what the old schools did. So the body is no different from the 20s as it is now. God is not making new bodies. So what worked then, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Peace out. Like and subscribe. Remember the brand. Iron sharpens iron. Hallelujah.